Hello, YouTube. Welcome to this 20-minute series at the Springboard. It's entirely standing today. Lots of lower body work and quite a bit upper body. What is the setup with your Springboard? I have two of my yellow springs on with the handles. So hook those handles on. I am hooked at a number 5. If I walk up there, I'm kind of in line with my hips. I'm 5'5". You might need to go up to a 6. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but like I said, I'm on a 5. Quick transitions, sweaty. As I always say at the Springboard, if you want more resistance, move away from the Springboard. And if you need less resistance, move towards it. It's a good one. It's quick. 20 minutes, out of here. Like this video if you like it, and subscribe. For my full on-demand classes, I'm having trouble talking because I need another cup of coffee. Head on over to johannapilates.com. Are we ready to go? Yes. Okay, let us grab the right spring, the right handle, and I'm gonna face you. I'm gonna bend my left elbow so it's right in line with my shoulder, like I'm doing a bicep curl. And then I'm gonna step myself a little bit forward away from the Springboard, and I'm in line with the numbers. My arm's gonna stay like this the whole time, so I'm in a bit of tension. We're gonna do a few squats more narrow than normal, so I'm a little bit wider than hip distance. Here we go. Down and up. So I realize I might need to scoot a little bit more this way. I want a little bit more attention, and let's go. All right, and we're off. So the arm isn't gonna do anything here. It's just holding that tension in almost this bicep curl position. And we're gonna be here long enough where you're gonna feel that arm burn. Also, all the way down your sideline, your obliques, you're just holding that tension. A narrow squat today, focusing in on the tops of the thighs. Like I said at the beginning, it's gonna be quick, dynamic, done. So let's keep going. Heavy in those heels. If the arm ever gets to be too much, just lose the spring. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it down there. Hold it with that right foot. Step out. You're in now that wide sumo squat, and then back to hip distance or a little bit wider. Out, in. Okay, so what's going on here? That left knee, the leg that's closest to the Springboard, is staying bent. We're just stepping out and in. Finding that breath. Out and in. No need to make it quick. Don't follow me, you do you. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, almost there, 1, hold the narrow, hold it down there. Let's pulse down. Oh my God. Ugh. All right, stay strong with that arm. We're almost done. Tops of the thighs. Find that breath. Do whatever you want with that right arm. I have my hand on my hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, done. Left arm goes long. Let's move a little bit closer to the Springboard. Again, make sure you're in line with the numbers. If anyone's a golfer out there, you're gonna like this one. Let's interlace the fingers around that strap. So I'm actually interlacing and holding onto the strap with both hands. My arms are long in front of me. Little bit of a golf swing. Give me an inhale. Exhale, drive that handle up, 4, and then back down. So the leg, my left leg that's closest to the springboard, I'm actually doing it a pivot movement. My knee is going internally rotated as I take that arm up. It's not a full golf swing, but it's the closest to a golf swing I could do. I don't play golf, but I can tell you what, working on rotation of the spine like we're doing right now is so good for that swing. And 4, not 4 more, just 4. You're resisting the arms back and getting that lovely twist through your center. Your heart rate is up because the spring is heavy. I want 3, oops, I used a lot of momentum there. 2, 1, done. Face away from the springboard. Grab a hold onto the other handle. Both handles now. I'm going to step out so that my springs are straight. Not necessarily too much intention, but they're straight. And I'm going to lightly pull them forward. Alternating single forward lunges. Let's start with the right. Step with the right. Coming down, upright through the chest, left heel lifts, and then back. Switch, left foot forward. Oops, I almost lost my balance. And back. I feel like I'm in too much tension. I'm gonna walk back a little bit. I'm gonna start with the right again, stepping forward with my right, coming down to that lunge, and stepping back. Both feet come together. One more time, I'm gonna say this. You do you, okay? If you wanna go a little quicker, be my guest. I'm shooting for good lunge form. Like I said, my chest is upright. I'm not hinging forward. Oops, I almost lost my balance there. Happens to the best of us. Yeah, it's hard. But we're not going to be here long. We can do this. So pressing forward on those handles. I've done this before in my other classes. It's a winner. At least I think it's a winner. Alternating. Two more here. Here's the first one. Let's go step right. Step left. On this next one, I want you to step right and hold it. Hold it in this static lunge. Let's hold and pulse down, down, down. Okay, find that breath. We're just holding this lunge, proud chest. If you're feeling up to it, give me a pulse forward of the arms. Anyone else hot yet? Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a step back. Before we go to the other side of the pulses, we're going to do something for the upper body. You're going to be standing up nice and tall here. Step away from the springboard. Your elbows are bent, fingertips are free, palms facing up to the ceiling. Very small but effective move. Inhale, exhale, extend those arms straight forward, not up at a diagonal, straight, and then slow return. Those elbows grazing your waistline. Inhale, exhale, out, slow return. Giving ourselves a well-deserved break in the lower body. And just all that focus in on the upper biceps, of course, triceps as you resist the tension in. narrow with those elbows. If you want more tension, you step away from the springboard, less tension, move toward the springboard back. I think I'm in a pretty good spot here. Good pace for me. The important part, slow the return. Here's 4, 3, 2, and one more. Hold this position here. I want you to flip so that the palms are facing one another, getting a different part of our shoulder. Inhale, exhale, extend the arms long, and then slow, bending those elbows. Same move, we just changed the position of the arms. So here, still feeling biceps for me, but I'm also feeling the tops of my shoulders, my delts. Same form applies. Slow the return. Almost like my arms are extending over a tabletop. Tabletop. Pilates' favorite word. Of course, if you have jewelry on, these springs might be bothering you because the springs are pressing into the jewelry. And since I always wear jewelry, it kind of hurts. 3, 2, always accessorized I am. 1, and arms go long. Okay, excuse me. I'm sweating. I need to regroup. Another set of those forward lunges. I'm going to walk myself a bit forward. I'm going to start with my left foot now. Left foot forward. I'm coming down and back. Let's start slow, alternating those lunges. Constant press forward into those handles. Geez, I didn't think I'd be sweating so bad. Well, of course it is 90 degrees here, but fortunately, I've got the AC going. Just alternate. And then we're gonna hold that left foot forward for those pulses. See, I have a method to my madness. 2. Here's last one. Step forward with the left foot, right heel lifts, hold. Hold it here, my arms are on fire. Okay, let's pulse down. Pulse down. Okay, I almost fell over. All right, happens to the best of us. When I make a mistake, I just keep going because I'm normal, I'm human. I found a spot ahead of me, a smudge on my door, and I'm gonna keep looking at that smudge. Add a pulse forward if you want. Slight bend in the elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, done. All right. Let's turn, face the springboard. Grab a hold of those handles. Feet about hip distance apart. You choose the resistance. We're going to start this straight arm press back like chest expansion with some calf raises. All right, keep the feet flat to start. Let's just take those arms back. Ask yourself, is that pretty good tension? And then slow forward. Let's take one more. Back and forward. Let's add a calf raise. lift, and lower. Same thing applies with this exercise and the weight. You want more weight, more resistance, move back. Less, move towards the springboard. Taking those arms back, heels lift, then slowly arms return forward, heels lower. Finding that breath. And again, I'm focusing on a number ahead of me so I don't fall over. I might fall over, but I hope I don't. Give me 3, 2. On this next one, hold those heels lifted. Hold those heels lifted. Hold those arms still. You're in some tension. Lower the heels and lift. Lower and lift. Okay, so find whatever works for you in those arms. That tension, we're just lowering and lifting the heels. Stand up nice and tall. This is a little bit of a calf burn. I'm sure you already know that though. Up, down, up, down. We're going a little quicker. You do you. Next one, hold the heels lifted, hold them high, pump the arms back. Pump, pump, pump. Oh, brother. Stand up nice and tall. 5, 4, 3, 2, done. Is anyone else tired? We're almost done. I'm gonna face away from you. We're gonna do that squat series. Golf swing, out of here. Lose the right spring. I'm gonna pull up my pants. Bicep curl, right arm. I'm gonna be just a smidge wider than my hips. I'm in some tension with the spring. Let's start with that narrow squat and up. Heavy in those heels and drive up. I'm gonna move a little bit away from the springboard, just a smidge to get some more tension. Of course, now my spring is shaking because I'm shaking. Imagine that. Okay, we don't have much more to go. We can certainly do this. And then we're out of here. I'm gonna have my second cup of coffee. Maybe do Wordle. Okay, stop talking, Johanna. I want 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it down there. Hold it. Step out with the left foot, back in, out, in, out. I'm barely lifting my left foot because I'm trying to keep that right knee bent. A total burn in the right quad. Stepping out and in. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, pulse down. Down. Come on, you're almost there. Pulse down. Oh, my arm is shaking. Down, down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more thing here. Golf swing. Okay, I'm gonna interlace my fingers. My arms are gonna go long. Right there, in front of my hips. I'm a little wider than hip distance. All right, here we go. Make sure you're in line with the numbers. I forgot to tell you that. Okay. Inhale, exhale, swing that club and slow return. Inhale, exhale, and then slow. So I think I'm doing like 1 count, swinging, and then slow return facing forward. My right arm, can I talk? Can you talk, Johanna? It's like I'm taking that handle into my right pocket. Have I mentioned lately that it's hard to do this and talk? It's something I love to say. Take your time. I want 4. This is it, everyone. We can do this. 3, 2, 1. Done. Quick. We moved, we got our heart rate up. Awesome. Thanks for joining me. I shall see you back in the springboard chair reformer or on the mat. Have a good day.